Hi, my name is Patrick, and this is Prep Mindful, your daily video practice and mindful test prep. Coming at you today with an ACT math question. This was question 58 from the math section of ACT 74H. Right there, you can pause it, pause the video, take a crack at the question yourself, and then unpause and watch the explanation. Because we're getting in there. It reads, what is the minimum value of f of x equals the absolute value of negative quantity x minus h squared plus k, close absolute value sign, minus q, for each set of positive real numbers h, k, and q. Ugh, so many letters. Feels like I barely know anything. But they're asking me about a minimum value, right? And there's this large absolute value expression within the function. A plain old variable like x doesn't have a minimum. It could be anything. It's variable. The absolute value of something, though, does have a minimum. The lowest it could be is 0, since absolute value is the distance from 0. And distance can't be negative. I don't live negative 10 miles from the beach. I live 12 miles from the beach. Anyway, so we can look at this function and say, well, if we're talking to me about the minimum value, I know a few things. I know this whole absolute value expression has a minimum of 0. It's the lowest it can be. All right, cool. What if it were 0? What would f of x equal then? Well, then it would just say f of x equals 0 minus q. So f of x would be negative q. That's the lowest we could go. So the answer is F. Answering questions about minimum values can be tricky, but we want to keep our eyes peeled for things like absolute value as well as numbers raised to even exponents, since those sorts of terms cannot be lower than 0. Hence, a minimum value is created. Cool. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, why not subscribe to our channel? And if you have any questions about this or any other problem, feel free to hit me up in the comments below, or you can email me at prepmindful@gmail.com. In the meantime, my name is Patrick, and this has been Prep Mindful.